Okay, I just made a video, but I didn't say everything I needed to say. Um, the time now is 4:29 a.m. It is the 7th of October 2022, and um, what I wanted to say is, uh, I'm on a attack as I talk. Someone I can feel pain with their city signals in here. They have us completely surrounded, and even have people parked using the signal, using their lights that have smart dust in it, and this direct energy that can, it comes to me. I don't know exactly how that goes. Someone told me they uses your biometrics, and he was saying I need to change my biometric, but I don't know how to change. I don't even know what my biometrics is. Um, I know when I went to the dentist, um, normally when a dentist, um, when, see, I'm getting something in this ear right here. They sending a signal in this ear. They did the same thing at the dentist too. They were sending. See, they had that dentist. He he set me up for these people to attack me because these people want to be a part of this secret society thing so bad. They just crazy. And all the women that was in there were not the women that was there when I first started going to the dentist. Because when I first started going to the dentist, all the workers in there were black, except for one lady. When I went back, no black people was in there but him. And I do believe he did something other to me than uh, pulled out those roots. Because they attacked me so bad till my teeth cracked. They felt like someone was stabbing me in the top of my head, and it would go all the way down into my teeth, and my teeth began to just crack. All my back teeth just cracked, and so I had to get the root of it cut out, cause they was attacking me like that. It just hurting me, and see these people using wizardry and witchcraft and technology. Um, this is I'm and that's why they shut down my last channel. They probably gonna shut this channel here down too, but I don't care. I really don't care, but I'm gonna keep telling the truth because I have to answer to God. And this is my story. They can't tell me that I'm sending out false information. And all these people are dying because of lies. False information. That's why the people dying off of false information. And just because a person went to college and they learned something, but they start using something else other than what they learned from school, from college, then there's something wrong with that picture. But anyway, when I was there, they was the whole time I was there, I had to go get my teeth, and they was sending a signal in this ear, and I had to sit like this here the whole time because someone else was there that's working with the game stocking program because they had changed. Not the last time, the time before that, they changed my time to go to the dentist because they said he had to go to a meeting. Well, that's the meeting he went to, and then he let them come in and set up for them to attack me. But when he cut out my teeth, the roots, he did surgery on places where they want no teeth. And these I had they was attacking me so bad in 2017 until I went to the hospital, and they was attacking me at the hospital. I'm telling you what happened to me. And when they did the X-ray, they started talking about me having implants, but I didn't never mention nothing about me having no implants. They was talking about me having the implants. I never mentioned one time. So I don't know if that was some little skit they was doing or what, because the dude was saying he forgot to do something so it wouldn't show the implant. And she said, the nurse said, it's okay because she need to know they putting implants in her anyway. So when the doctor came in, he started walking towards me, telling me who he was, and then he stopped and turned around. He said, I'm not touching her. She'll never accuse me of implanting her, and went back out. But I didn't never say anything about implant. I never mentioned that anybody implanted me. I said I was spitting up blood and blood was coming out my bowels because that's how they was attacking me that bad to have me spitting up blood and blood was coming out of my bowels. But someone called the hospital asking the nurse about me using my first name. People that know me don't know my first name. Unless, like they only a few people know my first name. That's because their mama named me. But most of the people they only know me by my part of my middle name. I have two middle names. But whoever this was was calling, asking for me by my first name, and because every time whenever they would say what they were saying on the phone, she would repeat it. And she called my first name and my age and said I looked like I was in my 50s. She said she looked like she's in her 40s. She said it 3 times. Then she came in with a long, like a Q-tip kind of thing, and did the rectal smear thing, and there was something wrong with that thing because I started itching. And I told my daughter, I said, I am itching back there. And it was like she had put some kind of itch powder or something. And my daughter gave me something to wipe with back there. And that night I had to spend the night, and my granddaughter stayed there with me. So when I went to sleep, I woke up under attack. Somebody was attacking me with a direct energy weapon, and I was just in pain. So I got up, started walking towards the door to see was somebody at the door, but it was strong at the door. So I walked over by the window, and I couldn't feel it at the window. So that's where I slept in a chair at the window. So when the nurse came in that morning, I told her that there was something going on at my bed, and I can't remember what happened after that. But anyways, they put me in a room that didn't have no phone, and they didn't even try to feed me. I had to ask about 3 to 4 times for something to eat because I had went to the hospital that morning and I hadn't ate all day long. It was about 10:30 before I got something to eat, and it was uh, a store brought frozen dinner. The girl brought me, and then in the ice, they brought me some ice in there. There was something in that ice, cause when I used it, the room just started spinning around, and it had like an iodine, ink or something taste to it. And I just started going the room. I just got drunk and laid back, cause the room just spinning around. So when the cleaning person came in, I just told her there's something wrong with that ice. I mean, she knew, cause she probably wanted to put it in there. And the nurse came. I think the nurse name was Maria, and I told her about the itching, and she said she was gonna tell the doctor, but she never tell the doctor. And so when the guy brought my breakfast, I told him I don't want. I said I'm getting ready to go home. He said you don't want that no way, little gay dude. And so I went home, and they called my daughter saying I left my prescription, but they didn't give me one. They didn't give me no prescription, and but they said I was supposed to go to a heart specialist. I didn't go. Cause I just lost all trust in doctors. I didn't even want to go to the dentist because I was scared to go after dealing with what I was dealing with the medical doctors. Well, I shouldn't have. But I had to get them roots out my mouth though. But it don't matter what doctor I went to, because whoever is monitoring me, they goes to wherever I go to and turn people against me, even to church. They were following me to the church, roved at me and going to the church, and were turning. I don't know what all they were saying, but it worked. Whatever it did, whatever they were saying to the pastors and people in the church, it worked. They was men. I have no idea who those men were. All I know, they were hit on roads. Every one of them were roads. But at one church, the last church I think it was, Pastor Bowie Church, I think they sent some women. Right now I'm hearing something like a bullhorn because I don't have that CD on. But I have to keep something on all the time so I'm gonna hear that sound. And my sister, before she got in the position that she's in now, um, she told me she could hear wind, but it's not wind, it's technology. I'm hearing a bullhorn. Sometimes I hear something that sounds like static. So far I've heard three different sounds. So I guess it all depends on the signal that they're sending to attack you. And when I urinate, this stuff that they're sending it coming out from under the ground, it has some type of chemical in it, and it's hot. It's hot, and they sending a heated energy with some type of chemical in it in my side of my body, and just blowing up my stomach and causing me to gain a lot of weight. And then the psychiatrist wants you to think you paranoid schizophrenia, which is a lie straight out of hell. This is all a plan that they said from the very beginning, because they set up what they do. They activate the technology that's in a person, but the rest of the family don't is not activated. So they're not hearing what you hear. They're not feeling the pain that you feel, and of recognizing, because you get sensitized to the things that these people are doing. So you know what they're doing, but nobody else don't, because it all look natural. People have car lights. It look natural. People walking by your house with their strollers with their babies in it. That's all. Everything they do is something that's natural. Just like Satan. He takes everything of God and pervert it. Just like he want to take a man and make a man think he's a woman. That's a perversion. He want to take a woman and make her think she's a man. That's a perversion. They want to start doing stuff to their bodies. He's seeing a homosexual in the church to be the pastor, knowing that's an abomination to the Lord. He just want to pervert everything that is of God, and he turn it around, make it bad. Just like light is good. When God created light, God said it's good. But he taking light and making it bad because he's making a weapon against people. Everything about Satan is evil and wicked and demonic. And people want to serve Satan. And I can't understand what, because they want power. People walk around here with this third eye open, which is nothing but evil. Eating from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Is what you're doing. And because you got this power that you can see and that you can manipulate stuff, because some people say they can make things happen with their mind. But it ain't you. It's some demons in you. Kundalinas are serpent demons that's in y'all. Now look at this energy. Why is that in my forehead? Because these devils put it in there because they want to control my brain. But I'm praying and asking God to please do not let these people take control of my brain, because the Holy Spirit is in my spirit. As long as the Holy Spirit in me, they can't control me. They can cause me some problems, but they can't possess me, because I hate Satan. I hate everything he represents. So he could never just control me. But they're going to try. And they're going to try to do everything they can to destroy my life. But my life is headed to the heavens. As long as I make it to heaven, then what they do to me on earth, it's not even important. As long as I can make it in, just if I don't get no further than inside the pearly gate, that's good to me. As long as I don't go to hell. Because a lot of these pastors will be in hell because of the greed of money. The greed of money and going along with this game stocking mess. And going along with a whole lot of other stuff that y'all doing. I did my dirt, but I repented and I asked God to forgive me, because a lot of the stuff I walked into traps, set up, with honey pots, because this is what the gang stalkers use, honey pots to defile people. They come in your life to defile you, and they know even when you celibate, they don't care that you celibate and been celibate for years. They're gonna defile you. They're gonna start touching all over you and pin, especially if you're a woman, or pin you down where you can't move. This is what the kind of crap they do, because they're getting paid to do it. They pay these people to do this stuff, and I didn't know it, but I know now. I know now. And then you got people that's a part of the Mason want to befriend you on your channel and on your Facebook stuff. I don't want no parts of Masons. So that's just that, because I know they are demonic, pure demonic. Even if you're not up at that 33 degree, you still one with them. So if you joining in with this, because God said, "Have no other God before Him, beside Him, or under Him." And that's when you are a Mason, you accepted all the gods, because you got all type of people within that organization. So you're part of the demonic, and that's what they do. They practice doctrines of devils, doctrines of devils, and then they have to give blood sacrifices. That means somebody in the family is gonna die because you got somebody who is a Mason. Satan, anything Satan do for you, you have to pay him with blood or with your own life. But people ain't gonna do that. They gonna give your child up, or give somebody else up. You got to give up some blood. And you got these people who's singing, doing all this acting and all this type of stuff. That people in their family die because they died. The person they self may not be the one that's killing them, but because you are part of this organization. Satan gonna choose who he want to kill, and he gonna set it up for them to get killed. Your mama, your daddy, your own child. He don't care. Satan don't care about nothing but what he want. He want our children. You got all these kids, little children talking about they're a girl when they're a boy. You got little children talking about they're a boy when they're a girl. They don't even know what they are. They just little children. But you got these crazy parents going along with it, because you got a man that can die and go to hell, making up laws and saying that it's so. They just making up laws as they go. And then you don't have no rights as a parent to tell your child, you not no little girl, you a boy. Because that's a spirit. And take your child somewhere to get some Holy Ghost hands laid on them and get that demon out of them. Because that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Because these people are going to go to hell. If you really love your child, if you really love your family, if you really love them, you have to give them the word, tell them the truth, and don't go along with the lie, which is what people are doing, going along with the lie, because that's what it is, a pure lie. We all got somebody in our family, because Satan wants everybody. He wants to send us so far down in the hell that you can't even see no kind of light but the fire that's in there. I got to get off here 'cause I got to get this sound out my head. But anyway, I just wanted to come back because I had did the video earlier, but I didn't talk about how these people putting this chemical in my body because my pee smell just like chemical. That's not my pee smell. That's a chemical. And what it is, I don't know. Just like a lot of this sickness that's going on, and they saying it's this and they saying it's that, it's frequency. They changing our atmosphere. Not made for humans. It's made for somebody else, not us. So who would change the atmosphere that ain't for humans? Somebody that's not us. And when you try to tell people that there's something else here other than us, they talking about a conspiracy theory. You know, conspiracy theory. It's the truth. There's something else here that's taking people and taking their place. And they changing our atmosphere. It's making us sick. Because this stuff they putting in my body, it don't make me feel well at all. It don't make me feel supernatural or nothing make me feel sick. Because it's not made for my human consumption. I should be hearing no bullhorn in my head. But doctors don't implant me to that these evil, wicked people that's so greedy for dollars destroying humanity. Because that's what they doing, destroying humanity. That the only thing gonna be left is them. And that's who God, when God come back and help and fight in Armageddon, he gonna be fighting something from somewhere else that came here to take over the earth. It won't be humans. It's something else that took over. Because they've been doing it so long until they saw many of them. And I got a headache like crazy. And I done took 3 Advils. They ain't did nothing. Because of this bullhorn in my head. I just try to keep me so they won't shrink my brain. I don't want nobody changing my butt, cleaning poop off of me when I can, when I'm like I am now. I can go to walk to the bathroom, but see these people, they're attacking you. They gonna just drain everything that's good out of you. They just tell you just a body. That's all you are. That's all my sister is. Just a body. She just a body. She can't feed herself. She can't walk. She can't hardly understand her talking until she start cussing. You can understand that real good. Like I keep saying. When she talks, she mumbles. But when she cussing, boy, she speaking that thing. And I keep telling her, quit cussing so bad. And praying at the Lord to forgive you. And call on Jesus. Call on Jesus. She keep calling on my mama. I told her, Mama can't help you, honey. You call Jesus. That's who can help you. Call on Jesus. That's who I call on. And I do believe he gonna come in time. He gonna come in time. He not. I just don't think he gonna let these people just completely destroy me. Even though they want to, they trying to. And I don't know if I don't know why they cut the light on, cause I be wanting to see so you can see this stuff in my face. Look at that. That's energy. That's pure energy that's inside of me. Where they trying to destroy my brain. All in my face. I can feel this stuff moving in me until I start bouncing, and and them bounces I be scared I'm hurting myself on the inside. But it do stop that movement. But it don't stop the burning. They be burning me on it. It's like I'm being cooked alive. And I can feel that rumbling when that energy is coming. Cause it like if I'm in the living room and I leave out of the living room and come in my bedroom, in a little, just in a few minutes, I feel the rumbling. Whatever that is, they're able to make it find me and go in my body. Unless I get up and walk away and go back. Sometimes I do that, I go be back and forth. But someone is controlling this thing. It ain't just controlling by itself. Someone is watching every little move I make. And that's why I know when them people was over there stealing out that house over there, there's no way on this earth them people, them three houses back there behind us didn't see it, because I can't even walk out the back door. As soon as I walk out that back door, I can start hearing them clicks where they shooting at me with some type of technology. I mean, I don't even have to go out the door. Sometimes I could just open the door and I start hearing the clicks. And then somebody be hitting on something. I reckon trying to make me afraid, to come back in the house, but I ignore them. But I still hear them little clicks, and I can feel like little pinches in going in your skin. And these young boys doing this. There's an older man in the middle. I reckon that's his son. And then there's another house to the left. They different people be over there. Different type of cars and stuff. These people got nice cars too. Because they just greedy for the things of the world. And they don't care how they get it. They'll kill. Because that's what they're doing to us. They're killing us. They'll kill you 80 years if they live 80 years. But I know they were saying this doctor in somewhere in across the waters that they was attacking her for 40 years, and she ended up dying. And the doctor, I mean, the person that did her autopsy, said she was cooked on the inside. That's what they're doing to me now. And I feel like they're trying to do real bad to me up to Halloween, because every holiday for the last few years, every single holiday, I've been under attack. Every holiday, they attack like crazy because they don't want you to enjoy holidays. I mean, I try to cook uh, for my birthday. I try to cook me a birthday dinner, and they sitting there heat up through the floor so bad that by the time I finished cooking, my feet were just swollen. I couldn't even enjoy because I couldn't hardly walk because they had burned my feet so bad. I was cooking, sitting up in a chair, a high chair, but to see they as high as they want to make it, they can make that energy go that high and burn you. I can have my feet propped and they be just burning me like crazy. Keep my feet swollen. But this somebody had wrote me, told me to get me a wall thermometer. I hadn't even thought about that. I did have on one of my phones electromagnetic frequency detector, and I had to get me a new phone. But I've been taking so many pictures, I can't get nothing added onto it. But I'm trying to figure out how to get all this stuff off of my phone, and I did buy something, but it don't fit. My phone is too big. I should have got something that was longer, because this thing here is like a little round thing, and when I hook it up to my phone, I can't hook it up to the uh, computer because my phone is too big. So I got to figure out how to clean my phones, because I don't want to get rid of those pictures, because I got evidence on my phones of what these people have done. And I can't even get no, good sleep. Can't even get no good sleep. But they trying to put me to sleep now. That bullhorn sound is just, ooh, I got to get off of here. But I just wanted to come by and tell about how these people putting this chemical, a heated energy with chemical in it, and it's making my pee smell like chemical. And they doing the same thing, because in the morning time I was saying her, telling Velma her pee is so strong, but it's not. It's the chemical or the energy that they put in her. And see, they making her real skinny and making me real fat, look like I'm pregnant. And I'm trying to say, I told the Lord, I don't want to give birth to no demons, because I don't know what this is they doing to me. I told him to abort it, kill this stuff out of me. I don't want no demons in me, because I don't know what it is. All I know is my stomach just big. It's just getting a lot of weight on it. And I know I don't eat that much to make my stomach this big. Oh Lord, help me, Jesus. My eyes are burning or something right now. They always attack it. And I can't, what kind of men do we have today? What kind of men? And I'm talking about military and our law enforcement. What kind of people that we got is supposed to be protecting the United States of America? What kind of people are these? I guess, excuse me. Okay, well, I don't know what time is it. It's 5:02. 5:02 a.m. So I am going to go ahead and try to get me some kind of rest or something, because my head really hurt me. Really hurt me. So I'm going to say good night. God bless. God bless y'all.